Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to more Trails into Reverie. Last time we left off, we finished up our last, daydream, that's the word, and began our patrol of Crossbell City and its outskirts. Finished up Crossbell, now we went towards, St. Ursula's, walking on the road all the way, get some more training in and whatnot.
Now then.
Now, there's some things I need to do in the Reverie Corridor. Because I already got everyone not ready for it, but... mainly the trial door, because I want to start off with some combat. But, yeah, I have people, like... kinda ready. Like, I mean, we still need Randy for... let's see, physical damage. Physical damage. Because let's see, who did we need to do
Trial
again?
door
It was
presented.
Ellie and Yuna. So, like, we want Ellie to be set up, what was it? Like... yeah, we'll throw, like, the Deus Gem on. Excuse me, man. So, we're gonna want, like, our strongest kinda power on here. Yeah, so that gives us a decent amount of ATS. I mean,
Trials available.
let's see, what about you now? It's really the best we can get, huh? Yeah, shoot. Wrong person. Eh, whatever. Put that on instead. Yep, sure.
Trial door presented.
Start with Ellie and Yuna. I also level up most of the party as high as I can get them. Oh, great. So it's to be us for a spell. Kinda feels like fate that you and I are the ones fighting her, Ellie. Makes you wonder just how much that mysterious voice knows about us. I get what you mean, but we can figure that out later. First, we've got a trial to clear. Let's do this, Yuna. She might not be the real Belle, but that doesn't make her arts any less dangerous. Great. I'll show her again what it means to have Crossbell pride.
Everyone, remain vigilant!
Well, that seems fair.
I'm in
Ow!
trouble! Arcus, activate! It's my turn! Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Gonna need her heals there, so that's gonna be something.
I can't
That
lose here!
did not do that much damage.
Stay strong, everyone! I appreciate it! Here I go. Huh?
And these don't count as magic attacks,
Here
okay.
I go.
Suppose I should do an analyze, huh? See, hello Mariabelle, a soulless being that has taken on Mariabelle's form. With her amazing alchemy, it cruelly and delightfully toys with its prey.
It's my turn. Shatter! Warhammer! All right. Arcus activate.
Cross Crusader is
Here I
the
go.
best I have, huh?
Take this! Get him! I've got you!
Okay.
Keep it up! I appreciate it. Ugh. All right. Arcus activate. Duh.
So that just had instant death on it.
I
Gotcha.
appreciate it. It's my turn. Take this! Leave it to me.
Okay, so Cross Crusade. I'd rather do a Tyrol right now, to be honest.
Here I go. Arcus, activate. All right. Arcus,
Probably
activate.
should have set this up better than this, but oh well.
Here I go. Take this! Wide open. I've got you.
Eternal Gust. What's that?
Gah! Leave it to me. Arcus activate. Pumped up.
Let's see. Valkyrie Smash is her highest damage.
Going full tilt. Smash! Wide open. I've got you. Ugh. It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Yep, that's kind of what I figured.
Ugh.
She about to S-break again, right? Yep.
All
Ow.
right. Shatter! Warhammer! All right. It's my turn.
say, that
It's my
crossbow
turn.
should do a good amount of damage. Magical...
Prepare yourself! This ends now! Divine Crusade! Now's the time! They're mine! Here I go!
Let's see, what do we gain from... Not much, honestly. Whatever.
This is it! Huh? One more! This'll do it! Cell Breaker!
Oh, that's bad.
It's
Oh.
my turn. Arcus activate.
Okay.
Here I go. Leave it to me.
Let's see, this will be
Ah.
the last Cross Crusade we can really do.
Here I go. All right. Prepare yourself.
That will do.
That ought to do it.
Overcame the trial. Aura Rain to Celestial Rain, and Yuna's Valiant Charge to Valiant Charge 2. Okay. Okay. Let's the
Trial
next
door
one.
presented.
Next one is Muse and Nadia. Okay. We should really be able to make this thing, like... Between the two of these... Titania and Mercurius, let's see, what was the... Pixie, wasn't it? Or we could do... Again, we could do Mercurius, and then... Vega? Where's Altina at? There she is, okay. Let's see. Impassioned, you are, Serial cannon, no. The Forte, and sure. Let's see, we have Evidence Nova, no, let's strength up. Aeonian Emperor, no. Grailthalis, nope. Nemesis Arrow, no. I guess, sure. We have to. Unless we have something better in SR. Esmos Gym, no. I do Pyre Bell, actually. Okay, Yokatsu. Interesting idea there. Let's do Dazzling Diablo's Gem. Let's see, Dazzling Fenrir Gem. Interesting, okay. I guess if we want someone to do, like, the most damage, though. Should probably go with Muse, right? Like Blue Ascension, you are. Here you go. No. Damage on increases while attack magic crafts is reduced. Let's see, True Holy Bell might not be bad, actually. We also have, like, honestly, quite a few good things. Doesn't tell me how much bonus damage it is, which is kind of annoying. So she can use, like, all of the really good stuff, right? And Muse really can't. Okay. If that's the case, maybe I'll switch them. Switch roles. You go now. Kyokatsu. Do I do Kyokatsu? So I feel like what we should do is maybe focus less on or not on big spells, but maybe focus more on big spells. Yeah, like Ixion Volts and whatnot. Yeah, Zerial Cannon, Ixion Volt R. Mercurius gives Diamond Nova. So that would leave with... Wait, I care about that then. So we would want to go with a Grammy Hammer. SR... as well as... had like a super EP cut. Guess not. Let's see, Deus Gem, sure. Wish I could upgrade you, but I guess not. Ares belt. No, we need something to just... Yeah, like the still blue and... Celine's bouquet, maybe. Sure. Sure.
Trial door presented.
Muse and Nadia. Oh, great. This woman's kind of hotshot general in the Imperial Army, isn't she? She's just standing there, waiting patiently, and yet she already feels so threatening. Right, that's General Aurelia Le Guin, also known as the Golden Rakshasa. She's one of my most trusted commanders, which makes her all the more dangerous to personally confront in battle. If we have any hope of beating someone of her caliber, we can't take her head on. Meaning we gotta come up with a plan and fast. Good thing we're two gals who know our way around a scheme or three. Precisely. That's just what I was thinking. What do you say we show the General just what we're capable of when we work together? Sounds good to me.
What a passionate foe.
What are your brave orders again? Etheric Arts and... Fanciful Spell, okay. Sweet, she isn't into anything besides... Ow.
Here to play.
That did an awful lot of damage for a regular attack. I can't believe she's not weak to anything besides... I guess I can launch Genesis.
Arcus, activate. Yeah!
Well, that did a good amount of damage.
It's me!
And she, like, insta-cast, which is really nice. Yeah, that was kind of what I was expecting.
It's me! It's my turn. Ha! It's me! Ha! Go!
I'm gonna be able to finish this without dying. Because that's really my only chance right now. I think we will, though.
How shall we play? Ha!
Wow, she casts really fast with this. Okay. It's still not Rean from Cold Steel 4 levels of dumb, but...
I know, right?
Overcame the trial. Also, Blue is matching to the OCO is... Sure, and Nadia Special and Super Nadia Special. Wow, I had a lot of... Okay. Had a lot of missions I needed to clear.
Trial door presented.
Let's see. Ash, Swin, Risha, Ren. It's actually a really balanced party. Scorpio Rigid. Switch that around. Okay, Ash. Okay, let's see, Carnelia. Sure. Mars. What else? Vulcan Gem. Let's see, what can I get for boosting critical rate? Just a Mars Jammer, really. Okay. Actually, Ryuko. slot level. That would be nice, but guess we just live with Odin Gem for now. Okay, Scorpio and Rigid. If we're just going for... Actually, that begs the question, even. I know I don't have the slot level for it. Domination and... It was an ultra rare, wasn't it? Oh, right. He's already... Never mind. That's fine, honestly. Yeah, if we're talking, like, straight damage, what do we want here? So for second prompt, yeah, a Kusanagi might not be bad. Like double up Kusanagi Gungnir, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Actually, yeah, we might. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, so... Take Mikazuchi. Rage boost, it makes the criticals, like, really good. Mercuria, you are 6%. I mean, we're missing, like, some important ones, like Zeus Gem, as well as the Esmilus Gem. Yep, there's our 100% evade. Gotta be something better than that, right? Guess not. I suppose we can just, like... That gives basically everything I want. Speed. Make him a fast boy. I don't need actions 1, 2, and 3, though. It's like Grathos is just better. Can't run anything there. Don't really need that either. It's probably fine. I don't know. Go with the... Nope, probably just gonna want Saintly Force, right? Analyze. Then Titanium Curious. Gem, sure. Has an Odin gem. Crescent Mirror, you are gonna be bad. Get a True Holy Bell too. Now I'm thinking we just go for big old spells. So let's see, Titania should already get Albion Wolf, so we don't really actually need it. Does give a lot of ATS though. Curious gives Nova. Get the Dazzling Diablo's gem. Yeah, actually. Kyokatsu. Might be better. I don't know. Would a Hades gem do more? I mean, I guess big attack at the first isn't bad. Curious top. Let's see, Albion Wolf, no. Let's see, what about, like... We lost Genesis. Whatever. Lost Genesis, Albion Wolf, and instead of Zuriel Cannon, we'll just do a 7 caliber. It's fine. Sure, I guess. I think the idea will be maybe instead of Titania on top, what is that? Do Mercurius on top. Pixie on bottle, maybe? Yeah, that should be fine, I guess. Although now we don't have Albion. No, actually, yes, we do have Albion Wolf. We're fine. So we have 3 higher elements, which seems like what most people are weak to. You're gonna want the Ares built, probably. Oh, this is taking a long time. Actually, yeah, I guess Evergreen is still good. That's not... What did it... Evergreen? Not Green Emblem? It's not like really enough. All I really need is damage. No, not Passionate Rouge. True Passion Legging, sure. And we'll just do... Still Blue and... Okay. This will be the last one for a minute, because it takes a lot longer to set these things up than I thought. This doesn't look like one of the Society's archaisms, or a Magic Knight for that matter. I'm assuming this is one of those beings that facilitates the selection of Divine Knight Awakeners. Yeah, that's the White Shadow Sworzer and the others fought 2 years ago. The opposite of the Great One's Black Shadow. I do seem to remember hearing about that. Trial or not, we need to be prepared for the worst with this foe. So you're telling me we're really gonna have to work for it? Great. Oh, quit your moaning. We've got one heck of a capable team on our side. With the 4 of us here, taking on something like this should be a cinch. The rest of you just try to keep up with me, alright? Because I ain't waiting for anyone to catch up while I kick its ass.
All threats will be eliminated.
Okay.
Arcus activate!
So it is weakest to 7 calibers.
Arcus activate.
I was using that Ren.
This'll be fun.
Let's see, delay minus 50%, critical plus 50%, delay minus 50%, cast time minus 70%.
Go berserk! Inferno Hunt! This'll be fun.
Sinner's Revelry does the same amount of damage? Wait, what? That can't be right. It's gotta be Belio Ray, right? Nah, I guess it is only a single target, so... Just to check this out. Rumbling Smash. Oh, that is a very small area, okay. Everything is a single target now. It's such a tiny... That's funny. I guess we just hit one thing really hard.
Time to paint this town red. Gotcha! You go! Not a bad trick, huh? Eat this! It's the last call. Sinners revelry!
That did not nearly as much as I was hoping for.
Of course. Yeah! My turn now.
And try this again?
Arcus activate.
On it.
Really?
I'm going.
I'm using that.
Yeah!
Ready?
Give me a second. Okay. So what was I doing? Um...
Arcus activate! There! Okay. Target locked.
Melody.
I'm going. Hut!
Sure.
I guess that's all I can really do.
It hit me.
Are you kidding me? You take too many turns!
Simple. Of course.
Where's... Oh, she's out front, okay. Ow!
This'll be fun.
I really need Ren to, like, pass something, though. That would be, like, the
Thank you.
best case scenario. You know?
Death awaits you. Hut!
You know, the person who's supposed to do, like, a lot of damage from casting stuff, that'd be great.
This'll be fun.
Very well. Arcus activate.
Oh
I'm
my
going.
god. Swin.
Arcus activate. Ha!
Got her all set up. Nice. ATS up.
Hut!
God, could you imagine if I had the ATS up? That would have just
Appreciate
one-shot
it.
that thing.
Thank you.
Ready? Hip! They're down!
It's mine!
Now then. Arcus activate.
This'll be fun. Now, eat this! Here's dessert! That's what you get for being careless. It's down!
Why did that do more damage than
Hey!
the S-Craft? What?
They're down!
It's mine!
I'm going. Hut!
Sure.
Battle complete. Now to reset myself.
Well, that happened. Overcame the trial. Dead Man's Dart 2, Dead Man's Dart 2, okay. 3 of Swords A. Pearlescence Dance is Pearl Moon Dance. Nemesis Party to Nemesis Party 2. Okay then, sure. That sure did happen. I should probably just set Gaius up at this point, right? Just, like, have him permanently in the back row party as insurance. I'm also good with just this this group as is. So let me do some stuffs. Yeah, actually, I think Arena's perfectly fine. Lloyd just needs something for, like, damage up. Hey, actually, why is Reen not using Kagura? Because I took it off of him for something. Guess the feint for the Kagura is it's like my... The feint for there, sure. So that was... Right. Make him just, like, CP man. I don't know. We need Regulus on you? Or what would be better, Regulus or Blue Leo? Let's do Regulus for now. Just until it gets some levels, I guess. I don't know. Prominence Nova, that is on Laura right now, so we don't want to get rid of that. Revolution. Sure. Like Breaker. Okay, so really, Gaius just wants speed stuff, right? Fire, Time, Earth. Actually, yeah. Sure. Because we want Gaius to, like, go fast. Maybe not with just 3 action, 3, 2, and 1. Tech range of arts. Skanda gem. Yeah, we can do that. Nightmare cast. No actions. Chrono burst. Is Ren has launched Genesis R. Okay. Cavalry Edge SR is speed plus 10. Sure. 140 speed. Okay. He a quick boy. And the goal for him will be... CP gain plus 60%. At least for now, that's kind of what we want. Spurring a lot of people. Okay. Yeah, I've been streaming for about an hour now and have gotten
Visitor
like,
access
nothing
detected.
done. Sure. As far as equipment goes, let's see. Gladiator headband. We have 2 of those. We can actually get a... I think the dire... 240... Yeah, we could get a dire gladiator belt, which would be, like, really good. But is it, like, worth it? For the Gaius build, probably. But that's, like, all of my material. Just for funsies. I already looked at True Rage. Yeah, it's the exact same except more evade. It's a lot of strength up there. Strength plus 400. Oh my god. You can make anyone an evade tank in this game. It's kinda nuts. But I think we'll just go with this party. Alright. Done a little bit of combat. So let's... Went back to my old party, huh? Sure. Lloyd and Arena are both missing something. Yeah, whatever. Pretty sure that's exactly the thing I just put on Gaius? Or is it? No, that's right. This is fine, yeah. So, that's a retributive tower, is it? Kinda reminds me of those pillars that showed up during the war. Those are creepy, but this screams giant weapon. I'm not foolish enough to think I could protect the hospital or something like that alone. But the last thing I'm going to do is leave my post. Just me standing here, keeping watch, will ease the patients somewhat. It's worth doing. I might not be able to do much to protect the hospital from something like that, but I'll do my best to stand here and keep everyone calm. They really didn't need to go out of their way to do this, when I'm sure the situation at Michelin isn't grand either. Still, I'm happy they did. This was so sweet of them. I'm worried about what might happen, but it's hard to stay glum when people are trying so hard to cheer us up. I haven't been feeling very well lately. Probably just because I'm too anxious to sleep. I came to get a checkup to be sure. I never expected to see Michette here. What a lovely surprise. Maybe I should ask to shake her paw while I have the chance. Listen up, everyone. Today, Michette's come all the way from Michelin Wonderland to see you. And she did it to show you all the most adorable dance you've ever seen. Everyone's welcome to join in, so if you can, come dance along with her. Me-hee-hee-hee! Hello, everyone! I really wanted to see how everyone at the hospital was doing and come cheer you all up. But before we dance, we have to say the magic words. Let's shout them so loudly that all the good boys and girls over in Michelin Wonderland will be able to hear us. 3, 2, 1, let's dance and make a wishy with Mishy. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishy. Tia really is a hardcore fan. She didn't even flinch. It's so good to see the theme park staff come here and do this. Especially with how visible the tower is due to the hospital facing the lake. I hope Michette can ease their worries even just a little. The tower's over there. Well then.
Large school of fish spotted.
No, that's not the right button. So I'm missing one fish. It's gotta be somewhere around. We'll find it. Man, and I thought we had it rough during the war last year. Can't help but feel we went from the frying pan to the fire when I look at that super weapon. You would think I'd be used to bizarre incidents happening in our backyard, but it never gets any easier. This is terrible. How long has there been a terrifying weapon like that underneath Lake Elm? Did Airbonia make that thing while we were still annexed? There's no way it was built in the last week. What am I supposed to do? What can I do? All I've been doing is cleaning to try and calm myself down. The hospital staff is something else. They don't let anything faze them. I guess that's par for the course when it comes to living in Crossbell, though. The state's overcome a lot. I'm out of excuses for being down in the dumps, huh? If they can power through this, then so can I. Alright, what's at the roof? Oh, well, there sure are a lot of people here, huh? What is it with this state and unexplainable structures popping up out of nowhere? If you ask me, it looks less like a weapon of war and more like it was made only for mass destruction. But it doesn't matter what it's capable of. The continent will never accept this United Nations stuff as legitimate. Erebonia is still down for the count, so it's going to come down to how Calvert reacts. I would have got to stay with my son and daughter-in-law in the Burl if I knew it was going to come to this. Though, I think my ex-wife would have a few objections. I don't know if she'll ever take me back. But at this rate, I may never see my family again. I should have just been honest with myself. So wait, Gable? When did that happen? Oh, it's good to see you all. I was expecting you to show up eventually. As I told you earlier, First Lieutenant Murray's surgery went as planned. Though she's far from being discharged, we'll be monitoring her condition for the foreseeable future. Yeah, I figured. We owe you big time, Doc. Isn't that great news, Randy? I think it's a huge weight off of everyone's shoulders to hear that she'll be alright. Yes, even as someone not from Crossbell, I could appreciate the sacrifice she made. Let me echo Randy's sentiment. We can't thank you enough, Dr. Sayland. I'm also proud and grateful to you for helping Lynn. Vivi told me you'd come back to Crossbell with her, but I didn't expect to find you here. Well, I am a Thor's alumnus and former nurse at St. Ursula. I couldn't just sit on my hands and do nothing. I want to pitch in, even if I can't fight on the front lines with all of you. Rest assured that Murray is in good hands. We'll see that she, the other CGF members, and police officers here get better. We'd really appreciate that. So, Mr. Orlando, what would you like to do now? She's not conscious yet, but her condition is stable. I can allow you a brief visit. Are you serious? Would I jest? Besides, there have been numerous accounts of comatose patients being able to hear others' voices. It's possible your visit could help her condition further. Thank you, Doctor. We appreciate the gesture. Should we go visit Murray, then? Sure. Well, I'll take you up on that. Very well, then. All I ask is that you keep your voices down. There are still other patients in the building. Will do. Then, if you would follow us. Should we go too? It doesn't have anything to do with us. True, but we may go out of respect. I agree. I want to see how she's doing too. Then it's settled. Let's accompany them. Hey, Marie. Her color's looking a lot better now. Yeah, and her breathing stabilized. Vitals too. She's pulled through the worst of it. Thank goodness. Yeah. It sounds like her condition was severe, but the goddess watched over her. Same doc worked on the Emperor too, right? She knows her stuff. The rest will be up to her at this point, but she'll be fine, I'm sure. The CGF are no pushovers. Exactly, the best thing we can do is believe. They all care about her so much. I wonder if I'm capable of thinking of others the way they do. Thanks for all you've done for us, Murray. So, take a good rest. We'll keep on from here. Randy... Murray? That's convenient. Make sure you come back, you idiot. If I don't have you, I still haven't told you anything. Don't worry, she only fell back asleep. She shouldn't even be trying to talk. Try telling her that. She's always pushing it. But hey, it's only a matter of time. You're not the only one who's got stuff to talk about. You'll have a chance soon, I'm sure. Just another reason we've got to make this operation a success, right? Yeah, I'm feeling more fired up about it than I was before even. We'll see you when all's said and done, alright? We'll take care of business, then it's right back to you before you know it. While her condition is stable, anything could still happen. I'll continue keeping a close eye on her. You can come see her again whenever you like. You have my permission. Well, thanks a million. Just doing my job. As for my other patient... Is that... Elia? I did receive word that she was brought here. Correct, she's in the building. Cecile should be watching her at the moment. You're welcome to go see her if you'd like. Really? Thank you. Mind if we come along? I'd like to know how she's doing, yeah. We're coming with. Just try not to bug anyone. I need to check in on my other patients, so I'll leave you to it. Take care, alright? I'm still especially worried about you, Reen, given all the changes you've gone through, but I trust you'll know when it's too much. I'll let you know if I need anything. Thanks, Lind. After saying their goodbyes to Lynn, they were left to their own devices once again. Oh, wait, we can just... You have nothing to worry about, and I promise you all, I will personally see to it that she's discharged safe and healthy. As a matter of fact, the mumbling you heard earlier can be taken as a sign that she's beginning to regain consciousness. That's a huge relief. I'm trusting you on this one, Doc. For now, our job is to make sure we do what needs to be done and come back safely ourselves. Together, we can do this. First Lieutenant Murray is fast asleep. There's something I have to ask you once this is all over, Murray. So please, just hang in there and wait for me. Something you need to ask, you say? Let's go to Elia's room. Oh, hell no, you need to stay in bed. How many times do I need to tell you that I'm fine? You're such a worrywart. Oh, you all couldn't have come at a better time. Well, hello, everyone. I didn't think you'd be paying me a visit so soon. You're looking even better than I expected. That's such a relief. I've got to agree with Sully. You're probably still running on adrenaline. You should get some rest. Not to mention the psychological toll those masks are said to take on wearers. No one could blame you for staying in bed while you can. Honestly, a hospital bed is the last place I want to be after how long it took to complete my rehab. I thought I was finally ready to take the stage again after 2 long years. But I also got in my head that Crossbell could never be the same again until I did. That must have been my mistake. No one forced me to put that mask on, so I shared just as much of the blame. What do you mean? Yeah, where's this coming from? I've been filled with a desire to make my performances bigger and better for as long as I can remember. The more time I spent away from the stage, the bigger those dreams got, until I wanted to put on the biggest show ever. One so big that it would enrapture everyone, every living person in Crossbell. That would seem completely impossible for anyone but you. In other words, the role you played was a perfect match because it was what you wanted for yourself to begin with. It's starting to click now. Yeah, it certainly makes sense when you put it that way. I could tell there was a part of you that was concerned with putting on an entertaining performance, even when you were fighting us. But that doesn't mean the dancer is who you really are. So what? You're not just gonna mope around and feel sorry for yourself, are you? Maybe you have made a real mess of things, and yeah, Arkansas's future might be a lot muddier now. But you're the one who taught me that the only way to fix your screw-up is by working hard and improving. Sully? She has a point. I also think it would be unfair to ignore how reliant Crossbell has become on you as a role model. That's a feeling we know all too well, and we let it cloud our judgment just the same. Sure as hell did. Take our word for it. It's worth it to stick it out and make things right instead of walking away. We want you to take to the stage again, but it doesn't have to be as a symbol for Crossbell. Just be yourself, the best performer there ever was. Yeah, I've been dying to see you make your comeback just because I want to see you perform again. And some of us still haven't gotten the pleasure, so no, we want to see you in your element too. I can't deny that it feels like we've missed out. Yeah, I want to see you on stage with my very own eyes. I do believe the audience has spoken. I don't know what to say. You're right. Me? Give up? Go into early retirement? I would never. I'm Ilia Platier, the fervent dancer. To perform is to breathe. There's no place in this world I belong more than the stage. I'm going to take responsibility for my role in what's happened. And I've paid my dues. I'm going to show each and every one of you the show of a lifetime. I've got lost time to make up for as soon as I get out of here. But yet, I'll put the new moves I learned as a Duskin dancer to good use. You will? I'm hardly surprised. Every time this woman falls, she gets back up stronger than ever. Of course she does. That's what makes her Ilia. But I hope you aren't forgetting Doctor's orders. You need to take it easy for a while and recover your stamina. Yeah, I almost forgot. Get some rest, you maniac. I know. As much as I don't want to stay in another hospital bed, I can't begin to clean my mess until I've recovered. Nevertheless, my point still stands. You all don't need to worry your pretty little heads over me. All I ask is you promise to do what I can't right now. Fight your butts off. It's a promise. Yeah, don't worry. We'll take care of things. Get well soon. We'll see you once this is all over. Ilya's only putting on a brave face. She needs more rest than she lets on. Her injuries are nearly as bad as before, so she'll recover in no time. All I ask is that you put your faith in her again, and be a little more patient. You don't even have to ask. I know she's in good hands with you, Cecile. I can't deny that I have a lot of experience. Before I forget, I wanted to tell you not to push yourselves too hard either. The continent's future may hang in the balance yet again, but your lives are just as important to me. I know it's at stake as well as how pushy I've been in the past with moments like these, but please take care of yourselves. It's fine, Cecile. You know we always take it to heart. She's right. I have to do everything I can to ensure I don't lose my friends this time. Or myself. I know we're hardly out of the woods, but just seeing Ilya back to her usual self is a relief. Everything is going to work out. All three of us are going to take the stage again soon. I just know it. So go and do what needs to be done, Risha. Each and every one of you had better make it back safe and sound. I know worrying won't do any good, so I'll cheer you on instead. Go kick some ass and get back here ASAP. Thanks, Shelly. We've got this. Hang in there. We'll take care of Ilya until we return, okay? I can't thank you all enough. I hope someday to take the stage again as the fervent dancer. It feels as though I have a large debt to repay everyone. And when I do, you're gonna witness a performance the likes of which you've never seen before. But in order for that to happen, you two have some unfinished business to take care of, don't you, Risha? Lloyd? We won't let you down. I wouldn't dream of it. I'll do whatever it takes to stand on stage with you again. Exit building. Okay. Great ward. It's like really dark in here, huh? A tremendous shock went through the building when that light pierced the sky. I was so terrified that I couldn't move. Yet, it hasn't slowed Cecile, Lind, or Dr. Salen. It's awe-inspiring to see what they'll do for their patients. I heard Dr. Lagu and the others who went to that conference are trying to find a way back home. Even Cerrone is doing everything in her power to help. I can't afford to stand around here and do nothing. The patients are my top priority. So long as I'm wearing these scrubs, I need to pull myself together. I know I shouldn't be getting excited after so many new patients arrived. But boy, it's a great to have Cecile, Lind, and Dr. Salen back. This place is a lot more cheerful with those ladies roaming the halls. I need to keep together and stay strong. How you feeling today, Yarnak? Can't say I'm doing so hot after what they just said on the radio. That's fair. I don't get what's so retro about that tower anyway. Retro? What are you talking about? Anyway, I wrote a poem just like you suggested. I thought about the good old days back home in Ulster. The sun's nice and warm, distillery pulleys churn, smiles for all at home. That's wonderful, Ulster. Must be a wonderful place. Yeah, I guess so. Something came back to me as I wrote it. I always thought there'd be no place for me if I ever went back. But that's not what Ulster's like. Everyone there's so kind. They've probably been worried sick about me, since I still haven't come home. How could I have been so blind? Ah, my dang hip. If only I'd been so surprised. The sky was so bright that I leapt and threw it straight out. Right when I was getting better, too. You're not the only one. I fell out of my chair and nearly broke my hip, too. Now I'm back to being a patient just like you. What rotten luck. That's my line. But you know, Yalia, we still make for quite the pair even now, huh? I suppose we do. But this is one thing I'd rather we didn't have in common. I never expected to receive a request to land from a girl with an airship. That was a bizarre call to receive. I'm so thankful she was bringing Dr. Salen and so many patients needing care with her. Many of them are guardsmen and police officers who sustained injuries while trying to free the city. Now isn't the time for us to be hung up on the Supreme Leader's warning. We have to keep it together. Like, why is it so dark in here? The Guardian Force got in touch a little while ago. The Ursula branch line is back in service, so refugees have been returning home. Meanwhile, we have newly injured patients to take care of. Fortunately, we can also request assistance from... now that we're no longer isolated. We're gonna need it with the wave of walk-in patients we're sure to get. Time to roll up those sleeves and get to work. I didn't know you were here, Lind. I was just talking to Nana about how she was feeling post-op. I'm so glad you came back, Lind. I did the best I could at my rehab, even after the soldiers took everything over. Because you told me the sooner I get better, the sooner I can play the piano again. Is it okay that I still want to, even after all the bad things that happened? Of course, Nana. I promise everything is going to be alright. Just like you haven't given up on your rehab, there are people out there fighting to put an end to all of this. That's why you need to keep at it and believe you can play again once peace has returned. Wow, okay, Lind. I'll believe it. I'm gonna play the piano again one day. No matter what, I'm not giving up. Am I the only one who's also feeling inspired right now? You're not. We need to remember that there are normal people counting on us to give them their peace of mind back. It's good to see you're still in one piece, Lloyd. You even reunited with the rest of your SSS pals, too. Hey, even you and your classmates are here, and some other new faces I don't recognize. Yeah, I guess we are kind of a big crowd for a place like this, huh? It's no big deal. Actually, things were a lot stressful earlier when that patient in a critical condition arrived. Thankfully, she's doing a lot better now that Dr. Salen has access to everything she needs to treat her. You don't have anything to worry about, Randy. She's going to be fine. Thanks, Lan. I know she's in good hands. I take it you guys have some kind of big mission you have to do, huh? That's how it always is. Good luck. Try not to do anything too crazy. I know a lot of people are counting on all of you, but your lives are just as valuable as anyone else's. That goes double for you boys. Don't you dare make Cecile or Mireille cry. Read you loud and clear. No kick in the bucket today. I'll keep that in mind. It's almost time for your residency to end, huh? I've heard the final exam to St. Ursula could really put you through your paces. Aren't they right around the corner? You've been spending all your time studying counseling tips to help deal with patients. What about everything else? I guess you got me there. Sorry if I've been making you nervous. You're right. There are a lot of other things I should be studying too. But I don't know. It just feels like the right thing to do with the city being occupied and there possibly being another war. I was writing an essay about the hospital's future and just sort of got worked up into focusing all my attention on helping people. I respect the hustle, but who are you going to help if you fail your final exams? So here, that's why I went out and collected some data on all the patients you've counseled. I even looked into a few thesis papers that I thought might be relevant. Check them out when you have the time. I've only made it as far as I have because of your help. I can't just sit back and watch you struggle with your finals. Look, I don't know what to say. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. You better believe that beam of light scared me half to death. The hospital avoided going into a full-blown panic, thankfully. We probably have the residents and nurses to thank for that. They've done a bang-up job keeping the patients calm. I should go lend Dr. Salen a hand. It wouldn't be right to expect her to do everything now that she's back. We're expecting more patients soon, so I should be able to do... also do my rounds and check the patient's charts while I still have time. Okay, so that is St. Ursula. Or... wait, I've never read Freight Line. There's something in the Freight Line? Oh, you know what? It would be like a whole section that we haven't done, wasn't there? Right?
Careful. That one looks tough.
This could get bad. Watch
The
out.
same guys from earlier, right? Yeah.
Let's go.
So close to hitting all of them. Oh well.
Gale! It's down!
I'll assist.
My turn.
Hey. This is not the group I wanted to
shall
come in
go.
here with.
Now.
Got him!
Wait. I'm next.
I mean, we still have Fee, so
I'm up!
Fee
Now!
will probably help a
I'll
lot.
assist.
My turn.
My turn. Charging. Showtime.
I'm up! Come through!
Yeah.
Let's go. Now.
Mine. Got you.
Let's go!
I shall go.
My turn.
Let's go!
I'm next. Battle complete.
Okay. Right. We need to switch people around at this point. Like, Laura's still fine, I guess. I'm just gonna, like, grab all the... Yeah, and we have Altina. Yeah, Altina's just completely emptied out. Just gonna keep guys in the back because he real strong right now. Let's see, Fee is still at 89% evasion. Run with Risha for a bit. And Ren. Guess that's a good, decent enough party. Maybe I should set up Wazi as like Ubercaster or something. Who's like low level that we might want to, I mean, I guess I could take Elliot just to get some XP on him. Oh, no one has Crescent Mirror, do they?
We gotta crack open that chest.
Novel Gen. That's really nice. Police Academy, okay. The train's running now, isn't it? Dragon
Fortune
Dance.
shines
Okay.
upon us.
What did I miss over here? That works, I guess. Oh.
How about we see who's tougher between us, huh?
Okay, well that sure is something. Make sure I didn't, yeah.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Damn it. Sure. It's
Team
free.
Spirit Unification. Let's go.
Like... Oh, wait. Nebulous Zenith? That's a new one. Return the enemies to nothingness with stunning sword slash, not unlike a fearsome god. Honestly, I'm just gonna... Let's see, Goliath Lu. A mythical guardian deity born from chaos. Its spear pierces the heavens while its blades rend the earth asunder.
Very well.
So yeah, they're just single targets now, huh?
Arcus activate. I'm going. Huh? Perfect. No problem.
I'm up.
Double arc for the extra damage up, or do we go for... I mean... Yeah, actually...
Like the way! Noble arm! Let's go!
The thing is, I still have, like, plenty of time. Okay. Actually, no. You know what? We're gonna...
Why, thank you.
This'll be fun.
Hey, we can hit two! That's fun!
Hey, you! Rest in peace! Yeah! Got it! It's my turn!
The thing is, we still have another turn of awakening. Like... Whatever.
Eternally flowing. Form's emptiness. Emptiness is
It's just good.
First! Second! Third! Fourth! Fifth! Sixth! Seventh! 8 leaves! Breaking dawn!
Yeah!
Yeah, it was good. I'm just kill one of you, right? Yep.
Simple! Perfect! No problem. Very well. Activating drive. Death awaits you. Yeah! Now! No problem.
Ow.
It's my turn! Cut through! It's down! It's mine!
Yeah!
What did I do for Rain?
This'll be fun!
Just like made him unusable for like one turn, right?
Ha!
My turn now. Arcus activate. Death awaits you. Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, it had the same like what is it? Like, oh my god.
Good day and goodbye.
Gives you like a debuff at the end, right? I can't remember the word.
Nice!
I'm dumb. Setter's Revelry 2 can be used.
It's only natural. I need to keep at it.
Nice! I did it! Yay, I did it! Not much of a surprise.
I need to keep getting better.
Sure. Defeated Goliath Lu. RP increased by 3. And what is that? Black Sumerian Ore Shard. Great. Wow, look at this fragment. It's sparkling even though it's jet black. This is a different type of Sumerian ore. Black Sumerian ore, I think it's called. Yeah, we came across some of it last year as well. It's even more rigid than standards of marine ore, which itself is renowned for being nearly flawless. Professor Schmidt discovered a way of processing it too. It should be possible to upgrade a weapon with enough of it here, even here in Crossbell. That old coot is something else. Yeah, Grandpa wasn't too happy when he heard the professor had one-upped him. Oh yeah, I forgot your Gramps was the one who found a way to refine some marine ore in the first place. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna complain as long as we can use this stuff to make better weapons. Agreed. It'll prove useful in the battles ahead. The River Institute of Technology should have the data on their refinement process. I'll have them send it over to Crossbell. Appreciated. I'll get in touch with the local workshop so they can get up to speed on how it works. Yippee! Something worth cheering about. True, bolstering our offensive capabilities is never a bad thing. Though a single fragment is much too small to upgrade even one weapon. A few more like this should do the trick. Let's be on the lookout for them as we travel.
Oh, I see a chest.
Freeze 4.
We'll need to be smart around that monster.
Okay.
I don't think that chest belongs to anyone.
You right. Okay, that should be everything here, right? We still have so much to do. I guess we could do Crossbell Cathedral? And then work our way... let's see. Actually, we did St. Ursula, so... Maybe we do... Mishalam? Oh my god, look at all the places in Mishalam. Look at all the places in Mishalam. Okay. Yeah, let's get Mishalam out of the way.
Everyone's just about evacuated by now.
Yeah, though my dad said something about him needing to tie up a few loose ends first.
Why don't we take another close look at the terminal we found in the Castle of Mirrors?
Okay. We received a message from the CGF not long ago. They're still not sure what's going on, so they told us not to board the ship and stay out of the lake. This might be even worse than the war. Can't let my doom and gloom stop me from doing my job, of course. The harder I work, the lighter Sally's workload is. Okay, yeah, that's a good view right there.
Oh, I bet there's good fishing to be had here.
I figured there'd be something we could talk about it somehow. I guess not. There shouldn't be too many people in Mishalam. Sweep, 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 sweep. I got to get everything spick and span in time for the park's reopening. Well, look who it is. Good to see you, Cannon. I heard you were working here. Oh my goddess, it's Wazi! Hey! You have no idea how happy I am right now. I wasn't sure I'd ever get to see you again. How do you two know each other exactly? Cannon and I used to cross paths a lot. Back when I hung around the downtown district in Crossbell City. I'm glad to see you still have that unbeatable work ethic. Just don't let it come at the cost of your own well-being. Crossbell isn't exactly safe right now, I know. But I'd still urge you to consider evacuating. Right. Thanks for looking out for me, Wazi. Don't worry. I plan to leave this place on the next train out. I promise I'll be okay. Where is the train, anyway? Just what is that tower, anyway? And how long has it been hiding inside the lake? Stupid Rim Leader. We are already struggling enough because of you as it is. And then you go and do this? Can you not give us hell for once? Miss Romina, calm down. Getting angry about it isn't going to do anything. You see those missions over there? Why don't you go and say hello to them and take your mind off of things for a bit? Do you even hear how ridiculous you sound? Don't you realize how much trouble we're all in? I don't have time to be wasting playing around. I hear what you're saying, I really do. But we need their power to soothe the people's souls. If we want everyone to be in good spirits. Actually, as it so happens, since we're short on help lately, I'm going to don the Mishi suit myself and run around as him for a while. I applaud your willingness to volunteer, but are you sure that's wise? This is you we're talking about. Actually, thinking about it, you inside that costume made me laugh. Maybe it's not such a bad idea after all. Mishy's paws are so warm, I was surprised. I know, but Mech and Mishy's are nice and cool. They felt nice to touch in this weather. Still, I'm glad you're feeling better, Emmy. It's hard to believe you were bawling your eyes out earlier. You don't have to remind me of that sheesh. I mean, who wouldn't be terrified? First that big grid tower came out of nowhere, and then it fired that scary beam. Plus, Mom and Dad are gonna chew me out when I get back to town. Like I said before, you really don't need to worry about that. It was my idea to come to Mishlam anyway. I'm the one to blame here. Besides, I'm your fiancé, aren't I? I'm not exactly looking forward to getting yelled at by them, but I'll own up to this so you don't have to deal with it. No, Zal, that wouldn't be fair. Like you said, we're a couple. One of us is in trouble, the other is there to help. That's how it works. Aw, Emmy. Gehenna must have frozen over. I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. What's that supposed to mean? I'm sorry, Evil Mishy's causing chaos around the park right now. But not to worry, we'll put a stop to his antics with our happy dance. Goodbye for now, friends. Take care. It's sad our time had to end, but I know we'll soon meet again. After all, I was fortunate enough to reunite with all of my wonderful siblings. Our bonds together are as strong as steel. Nothing can tear us apart. Believe it. You said it, bro. I couldn't put it any better myself. It's nice of them to see everyone off as they evacuate by train. That's what makes Mishlam so amazing. They're just as dedicated to looking after their visitors as they are to maintaining their act, even in times of crisis. Oh, welcome back, everyone. Judging by your smiling faces, I take it you managed to liberate Crossbell. Words can't convey how proud I am. I'm sure it wasn't easy. Thanks, Dad. We're not completely out of the woods yet, but it was an important first step for us to take. How about you, though? It looks like the rail line's back up and running, huh? Yep, the Crossbell Guarding Force got in touch with us just a while ago. Sounds like the line to St. Ursula Hospital has reopened, along with the freight lines. Needless to say, that's a huge relief. We could finally send the stranded visitors back home. That's great to hear, but what about you? Are you leaving with them? I don't think that's an option for me, sadly. The theme park obviously remains closed, but there are still people staying in the villas, not to mention our own staff. Somebody has to take charge so that Mishlam can still function the way it needs to. I know full that Kendon and your mother would prefer that I leave, understandably so. I feel guilty about worrying them so much. Sure, fair enough. But in some ways, that sense of responsibility is what makes you my dad, so I can't say I'm all that surprised to hear that, either. I suppose so. I'm such a bad husband, always giving your mom so much grief. Don't worry about it, Dad. Mom and the others understand you've got things you have to do. They know you'll come back, and they'll wait as long as it takes. It's on the both of us to make sure we don't let them down, right, Dad? Right. You stay safe out there, sweetheart. That goes for all of you. Once this is all behind us, I hope to see you all again, safe and happy. The staff and I will gladly welcome you all with open arms. You're too generous as always, Matthew. We'll do our absolute best to make it back here in one piece. All the more reason for us to give the task at hand our absolute best. We can't fail when we've got another trip to MWL on the line. Oh, that reminds me. There's a group of people investigating things at the top of the Castle of Mirrors. An Imperial Professor, some members of the Epsilon Foundation, even a sister from the church, among others. A colorful cast. I'm told you're acquainted with them. If you have time, you might want to pay them a visit inside the castle. Got it. Thanks for letting us know. I'm curious what they're investigating. I think we should meet with them. I'll get there when I get there. God, there's still people out here? The more I look at the thing, the more foreboding it looks. The Supreme Leader said it's some kind of super weapon that's gonna keep firing those beams of light, right? You gotta be kidding me. Hasn't Crossbell been through enough already? I'm at a loss for words at this point. I can't believe the lake was hiding such a massive tower just underneath the surface this entire time. Especially because I go diving into the lake pretty regularly to make sure there's nothing posing a danger for our swimmers. I've been especially careful ever since that giant fish appeared during the war. And yet, I still never saw anything like this. It is, like... I mean... Obviously, like... Kinda wish I had a zoom-in thing. But... I mean, it's a big tower kind of thing. Like, it's weirdly, like... I don't know, like... cobbled together, kind of, looks like? I don't know, it's weird. Oh, well. Okay, can we go to the villas now? We can, okay. Hello, Elizabeth. She seems to have noticed something's amiss, too. It really is, like, weird, almost weirdly cobbled together. And I guess considering they just used a bunch of scrap, like, airships and whatnot, that makes sense. Like, and there's the whole, like, what is it? I mean, how many weapons and airships were there? I'm sure there was, like, was there, like, 3 Gargantua class? Which, even then, those shouldn't be that big. Mission Charm, we already have. We can buy some of the, like, bigger stuff here, but not yet. Maybe later. Again, nothing we need. Goodness, you're all positively exude style. And one of you looks just like a doll. That dress she's wearing is exquisite. I see you're a lady of culture as well. These clothes were designed and made by the Rosenberg Studios' greatest... Shush, LP. What a wonderful antique-style dress. I can sense the beginning of a new trend. Quite frankly, I am as concerned as everyone else, but I feel a little less scared now. I'm gonna believe in Crossbell's future, not just theirs, but the fashion world's too. All I need is to focus on is finishing my work. Uh-huh. We are a stylish group, I suppose? I happened to be outside when that beam of light shot into the sky. All of a sudden, all I could see was white light, and everything started sounding like it was distant. Even now, it doesn't feel like it could have been real. The whole thing left me terrified, to be honest. But I'm trying to hide the fear in front of our guests. Evacuation of the guests has been proceeding without issue, fortunately. Most of our staff are also going to be returning to Crossbell City. It's a shame that Michelin will need to close for the time being. There's just no other option given the circumstances. But we all have pride in our own work. And so we will do one last clean and check of everything before everyone departs. I do need to rest.
I feel nice and recharged now.
Citrus, you're never gonna believe what happened. After all we've been through these past few years, I don't think anything could surprise me. So go ahead, lay it on me. Look what I found when cleaning the guest rooms. It's a business card for the legendary host, Wazi. I'd almost forgotten you're completely obsessed with him. What? Come on, this is major. Don't you realize just how valuable an item like this is? Wazi hasn't been a host for years now. Why, I'm honored you still think highly of me. I haven't seen you since I came here with Lloyd and the others a while back. He's here! It's really you, and you remembered me. Could I shake your hand? That's fine by me. Is that really all you want, though? I can have more? Would an autograph be okay, then? We're potentially on the brink of another world war here, but you wouldn't know watching her geek out like this. Wazzy's still got quite the fan base, huh? I never would have guessed that he used to be a host. Between Wazzy and Instructor Thomas, it sure seems like the Girls Road has a lot of, colorful characters. I mean, you've met Kevin, too. Kevin was a lot worse before Sky the Third. Oh, my... Restaurant Fortuna. I'm done cleaning the tables and chairs, but there's still plenty more to do. Next, I have to take care of the kitchen. Luckily, Mr. Hagar sent someone to help. We have to be quick about it, though. Matthew has enough to worry about. It looks like the park will be closed for the foreseeable future. I'll have to go through our refrigerator to figure out what to do with all of our remaining food. Frozen meat and flour-based dishes are easy enough to preserve, but the perishables will need to be taken out. Hey, I recognize those faces. You even have the SSS with you. I can't imagine you're not terribly busy with the state of things. I've got my hands full preparing for the whole resort to shut down, but since it's you, I don't mind keeping the kitchen open a while longer. If you'd like to place an order for the finest food in Michelin, let me know. I think we're good. Okay, there's stuff going on everywhere. Still. Miss Schneider badge. Oh. Never. Gotcha. Oh, you're the ones who freed Michelin from the Ebon Defense Force. Mishy and the others left the land of dreams with inspiration in their hearts. We're planning on keeping things closed until the situation calms down, but needless to say, we employees are gonna give it our all too. We're cleaning things up ahead of reopening, but if you see something you want, please let us know. I expect nothing less from the glorious MWL. What tremendous spirit. Everyone, we should buy something, specifically Mishy stuff. Your love for Mishy never fails to impress. Anything here? Doesn't seem like it. These guys aren't shops either. We're almost done with Michelin. There are less people here than I thought. Oh. Sad. And finally, the Castle of Mirrors. Anyone here? No, all the Castle of Mirrors has is the depths. Was this cleaned out? Actually, that's a great question. No. The monsters are, in fact, still here. I just run to the depths.
It's my turn!
Wow, that's a lot of people here. Oh, it's you guys. Hey, I'm so glad you're alright. It's good to see you're well, too. We just thought we'd stop by. Well, Rosine, how are things going over here? Not bad. The pros finished their analysis not long ago. Really? It was a simple task, especially given that most of the device's capability have already been demonstrated to us. Though the fact that a device capable of so much exists at all is something I did not expect. That says a lot in itself coming from you. You mentioned that this device was responsible for the Retributive Tower's active camouflage, right? But it's not the same as the stealth technology used to hide the Courageous 2 in Nord? Oh, this goes well beyond just active camouflage. This device does much more than that. For one, it's capable of noise cancellation to a degree that would and did allow a weapon of that size to be built in secret. It even made use of the Orbital network and communications equipment to alter boat routes to keep them away from it. Is that even possible? I wondered how it was made without anyone realizing it. But I suppose we now have our answer. Was the sonorous seashell part of this? For certain, though it was only the final piece in a complex arrangement. The false divine blade of wind that appeared in Nord was also controlled from here, it seems. That was not all the way from Crossbell. Is there anything our enemy can't do at this point? Sheesh. I can understand how that artifact would enable such a thing in theory, but it's still hard to believe. Yeah, we're talking about something on a much bigger scale than the Round of 7. But all of this makes it sound key to our enemy's plans. Why was it just left here? Maybe they don't need it anymore now that the Retributive Tower's finished? A shame we couldn't ask the person whom we fought here that question. Agreed. News of Elysium has thrown Ataria into an uproar too. No doubt, none of the Singularity stuff fits into our holy texts at all. But you can't exactly file it under the category of unexpected miracle, like the Salt Pail or McBurn either. There's no place for vague words like miracle when talking about a singularity. We are talking about a technological feat that has always been possible for humanity to achieve. That is, save the part about it having the never before documented capacity to calculate the very future. The predictive conditional convergence calculations that we were told about, where you can calculate the odds of potential outcomes based on the variables you define. Are there even any limits on what you could do with something like that? I'd say no. Providing you know what you want to achieve, you can explore every possibility and option for getting there. If you had to choose between two options, you could calculate the possible future for both and reject the one with the worst outcome. Multiply that by an infinite number of choices and possible futures, and you have an idea on what Elysium can do. It truly boggles the mind. Calculating possibilities to avoid the worst, huh? That description makes me think of Muse's ability a little. That, mixed with Arundel's super instincts. I wish. I've got nothing on that kind of stuff she's describing. At this point, it's genuinely believable that every decision we have made has been exactly in line with our culprit's projections. That's so crazy. That leaves the question of exactly what future they're trying to bring about. Whatever it is, I can't see it being a bright one if a super weapon like the Retributive Tower is a key piece of the puzzle. We can't let this come to pass. Right, we're not letting some AI decide our future for us. You took the words right out of my mouth. Sounds like Yona and the Professor are helping with what Prince Oliver is planning too. We can do this. I know we can. You guys aren't gonna believe the surprise we've got in store for you. When artificial intelligence reaches that point, humanity's true value will be put to the test. Those were Epstein's words when he predicted the existence of a technological singularity. If you want to prove there's still a place for us in this new future, you'd better sprint ahead full bore and prove it. You can count on that. Alright. Father Thomas is currently back in Arteria, taking measures together with the commander. But as for myself, I intend to help however I can, not only as a Grossritter, but more importantly as a fellow student of Thor's. If there's anything I can do, Reen, Sir Gaius, Sir Wazi, please don't hesitate to ask. Of course, Rosine. We'll take all the help we can get. Thanks for pitching in. Yes, it's great to have you here with us. I'm sure it's not going to be easy looking after Vald, but what he said. Glad to have you aboard, Rosine. Looks like the interference machinery was causing one of the spirit veins to stop. Now that we can finally celebrate. Now that damn tower is absorbing mana directly, it's probably wreaking serious havoc on the spirit veins now. You guys can focus on the dirty work. Skylar and I will keep checking the other points of interest. So take Wazi and go raise some hell, yeah? That's what the SSS is best at. I guess you've got us there. Thanks for everything, Vald. Good luck on your end, too. I know I don't say it enough, but I appreciate all the help. So this is the product of a technological singularity. It's not how I expected to see one come to fruition. Regardless, do what you must to take care of it. See to it you don't succumb to a self-fulfilling prophecy. We can improve our own technology exponentially if we just got a proper analysis of how this works. But I'm hardly as concerned about that right now as I am about you, Tio. I'm so nervous that my stomach is in knots, and I can feel a nasty migraine coming on. Still, I know your friends need you. Please, promise me you'll be careful. Come home to me in one piece, Tio. You're too old to be bawling like a child, you know. I don't plan on leaving you all on your own. Leave in me, and I'll come back. You'll have to be a little more patient to see the surprise I've got cooked up. I can't let you guys have all the fun, so save some for the rest of us, will ya? Seriously though, watch yourselves out there. I don't want to see you guys getting hurt after making it this far. How uncharacteristically thoughtful coming from you, Yona. But I appreciate it. We'll be careful. Good luck, Yona. You've got this. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. Like, okay. Actually, let's go to Stargazer's Tower before I forget about this thing.
Ah, I could go for a fight now.
There!
All threats will be eliminated.
See, it is weakest to fire. And not higher element. Actually, it's weakest to water. Oh, okay.
Activating drive.
Yeah!
Renoja, a primordial beast that defends its territory with its muscular arms, pounds its foes into dust with devastating strikes.
Sure.
Now we... doesn't even have enough... That's funny.
Arcus, activate!
I'm going. Yeah! Zippo! Perfect! No problem.
That's one.
Zippo!
That's
Now!
two.
No problem.
Let's go!
Yeah, might as well. It's free. Well, it won't be.
Chain Spirit Unification!
I can get like a big old murdery everything.
Take this! Colonel Gale! Ha! It's down! It's mine! Hit!
Ha!
Damn it, no, but that should do good damage, right? Yes.
Very well.
Right the way! Noble Arm!
My turn now. Arcus activate.
I'm up!
I mean, I can just like...
Roar! Healing strike! It's down! It's mine!
Of course. Yes!
Numbers up! Now, eat this! Here's dessert!
That's what you get for being careless.
Yeah! Got her! This is it!
That one went a lot easier.
I always know it's a win when I've got you with me, Ash.
Oh yeah? You're alright, Schwarzer.
Yay, I did it!
At least she's got 4 levels. Or maybe 2 levels. Let's see, another piece of Black Submarine ore, right? Yep. Okay. Let's see. Got Police Academy and the prison. Huh. Actually, what would be in the prison?
Hey!
Yeah, there's really not much much here? Go inside, can we? It's not like actual named characters either, it looks like. What are the depths, maybe? Like a... oh. Well, there... yeah, there's that, I guess. Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting anything. Not at all. Though I was expecting to see so many of you all at once. I trust preparations are going well. That they are. We heard you're in the middle of an investigation. We're trying to uncover exactly what happened here. Actually, a few of you are involved, I believe, so you and Hemisphere may be able to help. Could I have a moment of your time? Never saw myself helping the police. I still don't see it. Too much effort, so it's all US. Nadia. Why me in particular? Well, we found a certain something in there we're not sure what to do with. We thought it'd be better to figure out what happened before deciding how to approach it. I think I know what you found. I see. That does sound like a job for me, then. Your cooperation is appreciated. If McLean and Lord Rufus would also share their accounts of what happened here, that would also help. You have my word that I will not press you on your backgrounds if you choose to cooperate. We'll hold you to it then. It all happened so fast, there's a lot that I don't remember. Then let's hope we'll be able to fill in any gaps in your memory. I suppose I can help just this once. Him being so cooperative is weirding me out some. That's enough whispering. I have some questions for you too, you know. Well, this is part of the Monarch's regalia. Well, while recovering artifacts does fall under the Church's purview, I'm not so sure there's a point with this one so broken. Sorry about that. Wasn't much choice. It had fused with the Emperor. Or whatever he turned into. It was as if it resonated with his obsession towards Swin and Nadia, transforming him into a monster. That can happen? There's still a lot we don't know about artifacts, but I didn't think they were capable of something like that. It would be the first time an artifact reflected or reacted to a person's thoughts. At least it's lost the ability to do that now. I see no problem with leaving it in the police's hands. Understood. We'll turn it over to the cathedral once we finish writing our report. Your information has given us a fuller picture of what went on as well. Though I do wish we had more to go on to properly identify this Emperor individual. You're better off not thinking about who he is too much. Not like he'll be causing any more trouble anyway. And the organization doesn't take kindly to anyone digging into their affairs. Even if we're in the dark about it, and we were part of it for a few years. Then they operate similarly to this society. The First Division can't afford to turn a blind eye to criminals who operate within its borders, dangerous or not. We'll likely need to work with the Guild to keep an eye on them as much as we do Ouroboros. You'll have our full backing. I'll be sure to share what we've learned here with the other branches when I can. Can you clarify something for me? You said the Emperor who showed up wasn't the real one, right? A simulacrum of them? Yet another one to add to the list with the Supreme Leader McBurn and the other Arios. It's wild to think there's tech so advanced that they can copy a guy like McBurn and not have him notice he ain't the real deal. If Elysium can calculate the future well enough to call it a prediction, then it could certainly calculate a living being. But that also makes what Nadia and Swin said a little strange. Yeah. How come the replica Emperor was different from the real one? Even the way he fought against us was different. The biggest one was him being willing to overlook our betrayal. The Emperor we knew would stop at nothing to see us dead, and for that same offense. He's the type to take pleasure in seeing someone kill their own partner. He'd never miss a chance to make us feel the worst kind of pain imaginable. But then why would Elysium choose to realize him the way it did? If it really is capable of analyzing a person's makeup down to every last detail and knowing the future, why would such obvious tells that give the replica away to anyone familiar with the original be part of that design? That's a good question. There's no logic behind an AI choosing to calculate any replica that way. This is gonna sound weird, but work with me here. Say we failed to kill him the first time around. What do you think he would have done? He probably would have considered us his finest tools for being able to corner him as much as we did. Then he'd brainwash us so we'd never act out of line again. So I guess there are scenarios where he'd forgive us if... is what you're trying to say. And if he could think that, then it makes sense for the replica to think that way. Ugh, my head's starting to hurt. Sorry, saying stuff like this isn't like me at all. Not like there's any point in talking what-ifs. I don't know whether this relates to your case, but there's no such thing as true perfection in this world. Alicia may appear that way to us, but it is likely no exception. I agree, and I imagine that's what Prince Oliver and the others hope to exploit through their plan. You'll be taking part in the operation too, won't you, Dudley? Yeah, although only in the supporting role. The true keys to success will be all of you. I may not be able to accompany you this time, Bannings, but I still expect you to do your utmost to ascertain the truth. You look after them, McLean. I'll be starting to keep them safe in your and Guy's place. I'll get us our answers, Detective. Count on it. After bidding farewell to Detective Dudley and Officer Franz, they resumed their preparations. Data that shouldn't exist, discrepancies with simulacrum, and prophetic conditional convergence calculations. It feels like the pieces are finally starting to come together. All that's left is for us to confront the true culprit behind everything. We've done it before and we'll do it again. We'll solve this case. Just you watch, Guy. RP increased by 7? Jeez. Max Forest. We're gonna have another boss here. Yep.
Ha ha!
Looks like it, at least.
Ha!
Later.
There! This one might be worth my time.
Arcus activate.
Genosha Zanak. A once sealed evil spirit now incarnated as a monolithic spider. It shoots webs as hard as steel to trap and prey on local creatures.
This'll be fun. Like the way. Noble arm! Numbers up. Now, eat. Here's dessert. That's what it's down. Got him.
Death awaits you. Huh? Perfect. No problem.
Wait. Let's go. Like the way. Noble arm. It's my turn. Roar! Helix now! It's mine!
Ha! Death awaits you. Yeah! You vile!
It's my turn!
Now then. Activating drive.
Numbers up.
That'll work.
Got no time to waste.
Yay, I did it!
Not much of a surprise.
RP increased by 3. We have another Sumerian Orb, Moon Temple. Looks like there'll be another person there. Mines. Getting there, we have me. Swing by Crossbell Cathedral, I guess. It's a relief that the Ebon Defense Force couldn't lay claim to the cathedral. If only we could have been able to enter the city throughout all this. I suppose I should just be grateful that our supplies held up even with so many refugees coming in. I know the children had quite a rough time of it, but they did a magnificent job staying strong. Ah, so you've returned after all. You've done well. Scarlet was here earlier to brief me on everything that's happened. It's good to hear the brainwashing has worn off and things are much calmer around the city. I should have known she'd get the word out by now. Such a busy bee. Though yes, that's correct. We've managed to avoid full-scale panic in the city at the very least. How long that lasts with the tower looming over us is another matter we're on our way to get rid of. I authorize your congregation operating in Crossbell again, thinking it would prevent incidents like this. However, I'll hold my tongue from further complaints. I realize this matter vastly exceeds your typical jurisdiction. I'll be praying for your success out of all the same. The fate of the continent rests on each of your shoulders. Appreciate it. We'll need all the prayers we can get. I know it's too soon to celebrate, but I couldn't be happier to see the city free again. Now the children that had to take refuge at the cathedral can return to their homes. The church is capable of wonderful things, but crises such as this are a reminder that we can't replace family in genuine bonds. Most people who took refuge here have already returned to the city. Sister Juju is outside looking over the children who haven't been picked up yet. Things sure have changed since a few years ago. She has a real hit with them now. Think I'll take this opportunity to clean up the classroom while they're outside. Lloyd, thank you so much for what you did for the city. I'm glad to see you, Ellie, and Kia are all right. I can't underestimate just how important it is that you brought hope back to everyone's hearts. Everyone in the cathedral is in much higher spirits than they were before. It's good to see them smiling again. We all know things are still dire, but we're holding out faith that we'll find a way to pull through again. May Adios be with you all for what's to come. Thank you, Sister Marble. We're not going to lose faith either. That's right, we'll do whatever it takes to put an end to this madness. Just sit tight in the meantime. We promise we'll be careful. I get where he's coming from, but does he have to be so loud? Guess that's just how kids are, huh? Me and Ruse are gonna play hide and seek with Sister Juju after this. No way my stupid dad's gonna come pick me up. Oh yeah, I can play outside as much as I want now that the EDF's gone. I'm so glad the city's been freed without harm. Someone named Matthew also got in touch with me about Cannon over in MWL too. I know it's not over yet, but I feel much better compared to before. And that's all thanks to the SSS and your friends, and of course you, Kia. Aw, thank you. It's our pleasure. Kia, I'm so glad you're okay. You can always count on the SSS, huh? We're waiting for Mom and Dad to come get us. So, you know, we figured we'd mess with the sister here to kill some time. Nothing ever changes with you guys. By the way, I'm glad you're both okay. Thanks, and don't push yourself too hard, Kia. We're kids. Leave all the heavy-duty stuff to the adults. Don't worry, I've got plenty of adults who are looking out for me. Also, she's older than, like, all of us combined, so... Here to pay your respects? A friend of yours just dropped by too, you know. Talking to the dearly departed is the best way of reflecting on what you've been doing with the life you still have. You take all the time you need. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't have anything to say about that. What about Arios? Oh, Arios is here. Never mind. Mother. It's Arios and Shizuku. He must have brought her here so they could tell Saya what happened. So, you all came to visit too. Oh, hi everyone, and you brought Kia. Shizuku, I'm so glad you're okay. Likewise, I was worried sick when I heard you'd gone missing. Sorry about that, I'm all good now. I didn't think we'd run into each other again before the operation. I suppose we're both thinking the same thing. Yeah, I want to pass a message to Guy. And I wanted to see my dad. I suppose coming here is something we all do to prepare ourselves. So it seems. This is how it always has been for us, too. I can only imagine how worried Mother has been for us. I wanted to let her know that me and Father were going to be okay. That's so sweet, Shizuku. It was the contested nature of Crossbell that led to the incident that took Taya from us. I once thought the only way to honor her sacrifice was to carve out a future where Crossbell would be independent. But my reasoning was misguided, and what we had planned was doomed from the start. But on the day of the signing ceremony, I felt the future I dreamed of was within reach, and was all thanks to the future you'd created. Surely we can grasp that future again by stopping that tower. I believe so too, Arios. The path ahead of us has never been an easy one, but the future will be brighter than ever once this operation succeeds. I know it. None of us have any intention of letting go of the hope we finally managed to find. Let's give this everything we got, Arios, for Crossbell. Of course. I'll be counting on you all once more. Actually, let me... That's better. I had the chance to return home during the occupation, but I just couldn't stand parting from my husband. I did feel terrible for imposing on the church, but they were too kind to allow me to stay. My husband is always instilling me with courage. Speaking to him through prayer helps me realize that no matter what may come, everything will be alright. Guess we can... East Crossbell Highway. We never did actually get over here, did we? Dragon incense.
Who knew we'd get so lucky?
Okay, nothing new here. Go all the way to Armorica now. Just to double check. No new fishing spots. Okay. Boathouse. Still no new fishing spots, okay. Going inside the boathouse, but we can rest. Wait. Why did it not restore Ash's CP? Okay, weird. Just to check. I don't think... No, not a new fishing spot. Old Road 2. Let's go to Armorica next, I guess.
What a sweet little village! The kind of place I'd love to settle down and live in with you, S.
Same. Who knows when that'll be, though?
What are you, retired?
Now then.
Can't you dream up something more exciting at your age?
I have a feeling they've seen more than enough excitement for one life.
To put it lightly, I truly hope they soon find a place to call home.
Hey, it's the SSS. Thank goodness you all managed to liberate the city. I was doing a little scouting to see what was happening for myself, so I got a good look at the EDF retreating firsthand. It's amazing to see how much you've all accomplished for everyone. I want to do the same when I become the next village chief. Well, we're far from the only ones who helped liberate the city, but thank you, Derek. We're still working to get the remaining evacuees back home. I want to do everything I can to help people as the next chief of Armorica Village. Whether it's providing food and water, sharing information on the village clinic, or clinic, or cooperating with merchants. There's a lot to do. Everyone's still nervous because we can't rule out the possibility that another war could break out. But we know you all are doing everything in your power to prevent that, so we can't sit around feeling sorry for ourselves. Exactly. This is a turning point for every Crossbellan. Let's do everything we can for one another. Elkin had just returned from dropping people off in the city. Unfortunately, it seems like some of them returning to their homes only to find their food had gone bad. The stores in the city are having trouble keeping their shelves stocked since the liberation, too. That's why Derek and I got to thinking that this is a good chance for us farmers to make a difference. We're all glad that the city's free again, but now we need to get to work and help people get back on their feet. I went and had myself a peek at the tower while helping the evacuees back home. It was as scary as those pillar things from the war. That big old thing's giving me the heebie-jeebies. You sure we ain't gonna end up becoming the United Nation of Crossbell after all? For love of Adios, someone stop that Supreme Leader before he screws up the whole dang continent. Sorry about that. My accent's always at its worst when I get fired up. I can't deny I'm really nervous about sitting around being yellow won't help anyone. But I'll be one waiting with bated breath to see how things change between now and when Calvert's supposed to get attacked. The hope is a lot. I'm glad none of the patients are panicking, at least. Yeah, that was a relief to see. Things are looking better. Speaking McDowell has been discharged, and you all shouldn't have trouble caring for the patients that are still here. Wait, you're not suggesting you're... Yeah, I just got off the phone with St. Ursula. They're gonna need some additional help. I'd be surprised if the police and CGF didn't suffer casualties in the coming operation. I'm sorry, Flora. I know I should have spoken to you about this first, but they need me. I have experience caring for people injured on the front lines, and I want to do my part to make the operation successful. I know, and I also know there's no changing your mind when you get like this. So go and do what you can, and I'll stay and help out here. But promise me you'll come back safe? I love you, Flora. It's a promise. I'm still having trouble believing what we heard on that radio broadcast. What will we come across Crossbell now? No, I can't let this get me down. There are patients here that are worried too. I should make myself useful and do what I can to help them. I wasn't expecting Speak McDowell to ask to be discharged so quickly. Though, given what's happening in the city, I could hardly tell him to take it easy. Hopefully, he'll still find some time to rest. Right, I need to focus on work again. I can't deny that leaving Saron to her own devices at the hospital worries me. But I need to put the patients' and villagers' minds at ease. I have to stay calm. So, tough love it is. Saron has to learn to look after herself sooner or later. Get a save going. Alright. We're almost done with the full sweep. We have Main's Mountain Path, which we haven't done a lot of yet? Maybe. I don't know. So, I'm still missing a fish then. I didn't expect the city to be liberated so quickly. The police, CGF, and the SSS hadn't given up hope after all. Then I can't give up so easily either. I need to do something to repay all they've sacrificed for people like me. Oh, so good to see you again, SSS. Hey guys, glad you're still in one piece. Same to you, Scott. So, you came here to catch up with Pearl. Yeah, I figured I could use my rounds as an opportunity to check in. Couldn't help but notice she wasn't in any of the cars that brought the refugees home. I'm sorry for not leaving sooner. The others were so worried about the families they left behind that I let them go first. I wasn't as worried because I knew you'd be okay. I knew you'd come for us. That's why I married you. Phew! Am I the only one seeing these fireworks? Sorry about that. Anyway, Pearl told me all about how much you helped everyone. You guys protected our Morika while the city was occupied, right? We had our hands full just trying to figure out how to save mines. I really owe it to you all. Yeah, it was thanks to the SSS's allies that stayed behind that we were able to feel safe. Could you tell the young man with the spiked hair and his sister that wears an eye patch how much we appreciate what they did for us? Sure. I'm glad we could all be of help. I'll pass your little message on to Valden Scarlet. Welcome back, Ellie. The last of the evacuees just left the inn. Derek will be taking them back to the city. That's great to hear. Thank you for taking such good care of them, Govan. Not at all. If anyone here deserves praise, it's you and your friends for liberating the city. Things should settle down here, so don't worry about us. Focus on what you all still have to do. Just don't overdo it and get yourselves hurt, alright? Of course. We'll do our best. Phew, another crisis safely overcome. I was right about my experience at the military camp. It helped keep me calm. Keith's support helped me a lot as well. He's made himself useful around here. He used to be a lot less confident and gloomy, but I think he's finally starting to grow out of that. Don't get me wrong, he's still got a long way to go, but I think he's a decent man, and I do like that about him. He would take it the wrong way and let it go to his head if I told him that, though, so let's keep it our little secret. These are scary times for sure, but I did get some joy out of hearing everyone's impressions of the books I lent them. I'm a little sad to see them return to the city, if I'm being honest with myself. Then again, there's no telling what could happen next, so I can't blame them for taking the chance while they still have it. I told everyone that I hope our paths cross again someday, whether they come to visit or I see them at the library. I couldn't tell how badly the occupation was getting to me until Celie pointed it out. Hearing her tell me that she hates it when I look so gloomy was a real wake-up call. Yeah, it's not like one failed date or the city... It's not like one failed date or the city being occupied again is the end of the world. Life goes on. The last few days have felt like a bad dream, so that must be why I was so down on myself. I've been feeling so much better now. Hopefully I didn't ruin my chances with Celie. Okay, no one in the rooms. Okay, does paying money restore Ash's CP?
Recovery successful.
Yes, that was weird. I don't know why it didn't restore Ash's CP, but whatever. It's fixed now. I suppose I was worrying over nothing. Jake's gonna be alright after all. It's all thanks to those two outsiders that were looking out for us. Still, now's not the time for us to undo our bootstraps. Seeing Jake grow is the best medicine I could ask for. I feel like getting to work now that I'm feeling better. Welcome to Jake's. I was feeling pretty down after plans for my commemorative signing ceremony products fell through. Instead, I put together a campaign to cheer on everyone fighting for Crossbell's sake. The first 30 customers who visit receive a care package to help in these trying times. Here, take it. Oh, thank you. Oh my, are you sure we can have all of these? Yeah, absolutely. Just don't be shy about saying where you got them. It's good publicity. Excuse me. Plus, I owe it to the folks who rekindled my passion for running the store. That guy with the spiky hair and the lady with the eye patch even protected our village. They helped more than I could have expected. Ah, so this is about Vald and Scarlet. They did say they'd keep an eye on things around here. I guess they did more to help out than we knew. Confuser? Fishing bait. Don't think we need any of that. Excuse me. That Supremo leader guy, whatever, was using a bunch of big words on the radio, so I didn't really get what he was saying. The grown-ups were saying that we might be going to war again. Really? So that's what they were also worked up about. Does that mean they're gonna have to go off to camps and get conscripted again? I don't want to do that again. Don't worry, there's still a good chance it won't happen. I'm sure the adults are just worrying too much on the off chance it does. Honestly, we should be ready too. I guess so, but what can we do? Maybe we could help look after the fields? If the adults are too busy worrying, then we could help water and pick weeds. Good thinking, Polly. We could totally do that. Yeah, let's help out with all the stuff they're likely to forget. Ah, everyone's here. A job well done liberating Crossbell. I can hardly believe what Supreme Leader Rufus said. But then Speaker McDowell came on the radio and talked about the city being freed, not to mention everything else going on. He sounded like nothing could ever crush his spirits. What a moment of encouragement. Really, the people of Amorca have been so good to us. As if you haven't done a world of good for us as well. We may not be in the clear quite yet, but I'm determined to stay optimistic and see things through. Oh, greetings. Pardon me, I must have been lost in my own thoughts. Boy, am I glad the mission to liberate Crossbell was successful. On the other hand, look at the end results. If things continue this way and that weapon attacks the Republic, what'll become of Crossbell? As chief, it's my duty to make preparations so I can protect my people. Okay. So that's Amorica. What does the outside look like now? Oh, he is a little burned out. Let's finish up mains. Finish up our sweep and then...
We owe a lot to the people here.
Yeah. We couldn't have broken through that barricade without them.
It speaks to what all people can do when we work together.
I can only imagine.
Rufus?
Shiryu, what are you doing here? I thought you were still in Ymir. Oh, Yuna. And look at all these legit-looking friends you've got in tow. So anyway, I was making my way across the Isengard range all by my lonesome when I learned Crossbell had been occupied again. As soon as I heard, I came rushing back. It wasn't easy with the borders being closed, but after crossing many a mountain and valley, I made it back in one piece. You what? You gotta be pulling our leg. I remember seeing you in Ymir, but I didn't realize you were one tough customer until now. You know, I had no idea why there felt like a pit in my stomach that wouldn't go away at first, but it makes sense now. I don't think it'll be going away anytime soon either. Be careful. We will. You too, and take care of the rest of your journey. Phew, I just came back from dropping off a bunch of refugees in the city. I'm sure they're exhausted after going on such a bumpy ride. My truck's a hunk of junk, so it's not the best at going through the mountains. Couldn't believe my eyes when I was out there. There really is a huge tower that's sprouting up. We've gone from one danger to the next so often that all I can do now is sigh. Not that being pessimistic is going to help. We can brace for the worst, yes. But we need to support one another first and foremost. I'll never forgive the Supreme Leader for what he's put us through. Just because he's hot doesn't mean he can do whatever he wants. If we end up going to another war, I'm going to be so mad at him. So you just tell me whatever I can do to make him pay. I'm here for you. Any suggestions, Rufus? I saw a weird light shoot up in the sky earlier. It was pretty, but it still shook me a bit. About as much as that earthquake did, in fact. That was a strong one. I just hope it didn't cause any of the mine shafts to collapse. I won't give into fear, though. Dad always says, men of the mine never give into fear. What? I'm not scared, really. If my dad can handle this, then so can I. Never let us do the day when Gantz had a good idea, but here we are. There's dark clouds on the horizon with that tower and all that talk of another world war. But that doesn't change what we've got to do. Keep the town safe. Sitting around and worrying ain't my style to begin with. So I'm down for patrolling for sure. I could have sworn my ears were playing tricks on me when Gantz of all people said he had an idea. All the guy's ever done is slack off and swing by at the casino. So first thing I asked him was, did you hit your head or something? But maybe it's his way of making up for all the trouble he's caused the mayor and the SSS. If that's his aim, well, I'm all for it. I've been trying to think up ways to help out myself, so if he's got something in mind, it'll make my job easier. Counter has really opened my eyes to how strong the people of Baines are. All I've been doing is complaining and wanting to give up. I'm ashamed to call myself a Crossbellan. So I'm not going home just yet. I'm gonna stay here and help these wonderful people to repay them for all they've done for me. Listen, I know you're all shaken by that beam of light earlier, but so's everyone else. There's even rumors about big monsters on the roads out of town now to top it off. And yeah, normally we'd call Bracers or the SSS to take care of things, but I think we could all agree they've got enough on their plate right now. We can't be the reason they get pulled away from taking care of the bigger issues going on around us. So, like, I don't know. We could at least do our own patrols to keep the town safe, right? So let's do that. Damn! Who are you and what have you done with Gantz? Huh, did you have to show up while I was in the middle of my cool speech? But, anyway, I just can't keep standing by and doing nothing anymore, you know? If I wanna have hit the slots at the casino again, then I need to stand up and fight. So don't worry about things around here. We'll only call on you if we really need you. Don't hesitate when that time comes either. We'll come running. Good luck, Gantz. Please be careful. Same to you guys. Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? The folks at Center Hospital just got in touch. My race surgery was a success. I just let everyone at the tavern know. Isn't that wonderful news, Randy? Sorry for worrying everyone. Another small detail of note, according to the radio, Crossbell's been liberated. I can't thank you enough. This never could have happened without your help. You've given us the courage to press on once more. For people like Gantz especially. All the townsfolk gathered together to listen to the radio. And when we heard the city had been liberated, he had nothing but glowing praise for the SSS. The SSS has always had my back. I never once doubted them, and so forth. No, that's just embarrassing. But he's hardly the only one who has had kind words. Everyone here in Mainz has been on the receiving end of your help. But even as downtrodden souls are determined to find something to do in this situation. Don't anybody count Mainz out yet. You can leave the rest here to us. I suppose you're all still in the middle of your mission, but please be careful. We'll take that to heart, don't worry. Thanks for all your help. I'm glad you're able to reach your family. As am I, but given the close proximity of our lands to the Juno Naval Fortress, everyone is rather panicked at present. All I was told was to take care of myself and find somewhere safe. How very strange, I was told much the same by my family. If I might chance a proposal, how does staying here a bit longer sound to you? I've actually been in discussions about doing so with the mayor due to feeling as though I could help the miners here. Goodness, what a surprising coincidence. I've also been thinking of staying here to repay my debts. This townspeople are a most darling inspiration, behaving with the utmost calm and clarity even in these turbulent times. If nothing else, I have a degree of confidence in my cooking now. I can use that skill to aid them. What a relief to hear we are of the same mind. My dear, I am certain that we can overcome any trial so long as we are together. We are willing to turn our backs on our families to remain by each other's side. I dare say there are no hardships so great that it would tear us apart. Then let us live here. No matter how grim the future may seem, on the whole, you will always be my light in the dark. Okay. Man, it sounds like it's raining a lot outside right now. Oh, look, a game developer. How you doing, Embryo? What's up? I might have missed that comment a while ago, because I wasn't paying attention to the chat, because there wasn't much going on in chat. The stuff in the... Just woke up? Ah, okay. Wasn't sure if you just posted that or not. No, just sent it? Okay. Because I was not really paying attention to the chat very well. The stuff on the radio sounded really scary, but I didn't cry. Daddy said he was proud of me. I bet that means Machias and Toa are proud of me too, right? Don't know if you get it, I do not. That's right. Those two were seeking shelter in Mainz before. I heard they helped a lot of the town's people here while they were here. You Thorsgrads really get around. Heathcliff? Oh. I'm a man on the counter, so I didn't catch the beam of light everyone's talking about. I'd be lying if I said this don't feel like history repeating itself. Don't matter. I've handled it once before, and I can do it again. Just gotta work together with everyone in town so we're ready for anything. No crazy beams of light are gonna come after my daughter. Listen here, Kimmy. I hate asking you not to go outside, but be a good girl and stay in here, alright? Daddy'll keep you safe no matter what. Okay, maybe I'll do some studying so I can be as smart as Colin. You be careful too, Daddy. Since you're protecting me, I'll be the one to protect you. That's my little girl. What did I do to deserve such an amazing daughter? The Earth Crusher. Once again, nothing going on. But yes, so when you've been busy the past couple days, huh? You haven't streamed as much. Same with me. Been a lot going on this week for me, so... In fact, I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow, even. If I do, it'll be later. Most people would feel depressed after hearing a radio broadcast like that, but not the people of millions. We don't believe in overthinking things. Time spent depressed is time wasted. It's looking very possible that Calvard might invade and we might find ourselves in the middle of another war. But, if that happens, nowhere's gonna be safe. All we can do is continue living like we always do. Have to readjust to a new schedule? You get a new job or a promotion or something? Or lateral movement? I just got word they managed to save Murray. What wonderful news. I just knew things were going to work out when Dr. Salem became involved. They found someone else for maintenance. Ah! The situation we're all in is still a grim one, but nothing keeps you going like a good bit of good news. Now it's time for me to use all this energy to cook up some fine meals for the townsfolk. And destroy all fruit flies. Right, I have some flying around me, too. I have a bug zapper, but it's in the other room. Because it has a lot of light, so it, like, would blow up my camera. It's just that time of year. Okay. What is that? That's new. It's not like...
There!
The heck? Look, is that hot water? That wasn't here when we last came through this area. You're saying this hot spring appeared out of nowhere. Then I wouldn't be surprised if this was another fairy spring. What's a fairy spring? On the other hand, did MTG really need a colorless extra turn spell? Probably not, but... I actually bought all 4 commander decks. I still have to sleeve them up and everything, but... Should be I think it'll be at least a fun, like 4 or 1v1 or, you know, 2v2, whatever. Just commander game. Multiplayer. Can't be counted on top of that. It's an unusual kind of hot spring that can appear spontaneously when there are extreme disturbances to the spirit veins. We saw it happen across the Empire during the Great Twilight. Right, but I never thought I'd see one in Crossbell too. It's hardly surprising when you think about it. The tower is absorbing vast amounts of mana throughout the spirit veins themselves. That's disturbing them more than anything to date. When you put it like that, it'd be confusing if they weren't consequences. That's not to say the water is dangerous because it's connected to babble through the spirit veins, though. Far from it. I can vouch that there's some mana in the water at the very least. Only bought Eldrazi because, damn, it was expensive. Yeah. Yeah, no, that Eldrazi deck... I recall the fairy springs we encountered in the Empire to be rather relaxing. Really? I kind of want to try climbing in now. I'm not going to inject to a little R&R. You? Not miss an opportunity to slack off? Color me shocked. There's no harm in taking a break now and then. We should feel lucky we found a spot like this. Let's keep this location in mind in case we ever want to jump in and take a soak to recharge. Entering a hot spring will recover... Wow, yep. Fairy springs are really good. Ah, yes.
Just what I needed.
Sure. So all that leaves is the Moon Temple, which will probably have a boss, I would assume.
I see a strong monster. Careful.
There! This one's strong. Be careful.
Embryo redeemed the Eevee hat. There we go. What do you want? Reenvy? Alrighty. Let's see, so what would do more damage? Yeah, what would do more damage? If we do Cherubic Smile for the 100% crit rate, or we do Infernal Hunt for the strength up. Or Noble Arc. Trails of the Invading Demons. Maybe Cherubic Smile. And you know, we're gonna stick with the classic.
Time to paint this town red. Gotcha! You go!
Or otherwise known as the entirety of Cold Steel.
Not a bad trick, huh? Eat this!
It's free, so I might as well, right?
The last call. Sinner's Revelry! Huh.
Let's see. Inserter Melis. A cryptid scourged by a tainted miasma. Its breath petrifies your soul. Its roar rips your flesh off your bones.
Now then.
Or is Kevin when you need him for extra damage? I don't think we need extra damage.
Drive. Of course.
Let's go.
Roar!
Sure.
Healing strike!
Now then.
Oh, that canceled. Really? Whatever.
Arcus activate. Of course.
Light the way! Noble Arm!
Death awaits you. Yeah! Perfect. No problem. Yeah!
Oh yeah, that did
Let's
a
go.
bit of damage,
Roar!
I would have to say.
Healing strike! It's down! It's mine!
I'm going. Huh? Now. No problem. Very well. Activating drive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Good day and goodbye.
Young Mirage level 10. That helps. Pixie Reach level 10. Sure.
Nice.
No other level ups.
Nice!
It's only I need to keep
Rena's
at it.
level 140. Oh my god.
I need to keep getting better.
And then Elliot's level 116. Defeated Melis Inserter. RP increased by 5. And we have our last Black Submarine Ore Shard. So the question is, who's gonna want it? Can we actually go out? Oh, we can. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, that is everything in that we can do. Actually, no, it's not. There, thinking about that. Hey, we did not finish this quest, did we? Or did we? Nope. Fun part is when my boss doesn't want to cut my hours, so I ended up with wonky as hell schedules. Ah, that's fun. Hey folks, Did my eyes deceive me, or did you? We sure did. We found the berries. Hand over the native bellberries. Great, this is just what I was looking for. I knew I could count on you guys. I should explain. This new bread I'm about to make uses a tweaked version of a recipe that's near and dear to me. It's been a while since I made it. It's hard to get the berries to mesh with the natural yeast while bringing out their tartness. Sounds like tough work, but the end result must be worth the effort. I'm sure. We all can't wait to see how it turns out. Yeah, I'm excited to see what it looks like. So much fuss over bread, of all things. Well, now that I've got everything I need, it's time to roll up my sleeves and get baking. You guys mind waiting a bit? It won't take long to finish. No problem, take your time. We'll be waiting with bated breath to see what comes out of the oven. 30 minutes later. That smells rather nice. Yeah, like sweet milk and bellberries. Plus something else. I'm not sure what, but it smells familiar somehow. Is that? And there we are, all done. Wonderful, you finished making it? That's right, I just took it out of the oven. Not to be melodramatic, but this may well be the culmination of every experience I've had up to this point, culinary and otherwise. Wow, that's significant, huh? Now you've got me even more anxious to find out what it's like. Alright, now comes the moment of truth. Huh? What are you doing, Oscar? Today's not one of our purebred competitions. Besides, there's no way you can outbake me at this point. I put stronger feelings into what I make. Back when you were injured, it opened my eyes to... Actually, never mind all that. The point is, I won't touch that bread. You can't make me eat it. You're nothing, you're not stubborn, Bennett. I'll give you that. What do you mean, I'm stubborn? You're the one who's always looking down. Prepare for the assault in butter. Oscar stuffed Bennett's mouth full of fresh, fluffy bread. Well, did it actually work? How does this taste so good? I recognize this flavor too, isn't this? That's right, it's the bellberry bread made with natural yeast. Or it's bellberry bread made with natural yeast. It was the first recipe you ever taught me. Now, I won't deny that I still have a long way to go as a baker. On that fateful first day we spent in the kitchen, you taught me how bread could move people, make them genuinely feel things. I want to be able to do that for other people with my own creations. As my craft improved, I saw more and more possibilities. Being with you and your dad has taught me so much. I'm going to cherish the emotion I felt the first day and carry it forward. So, I promise you, Bennett, Adios yourself could try to take me away and I'd fight it. I'm not going anywhere for anything. You and I are going to carry on the bakery, you and me, together, okay? Oscar, You're being serious, right? You're not going to leave again? Of course I'm not. I'm staying right here. That's a promise. And we'll keep baking together? Yep. You and me, Bennett. You're stuck with me, like it or not. I'm gonna hold you to that, alright? You better not run off on me like that ever again. Ever. On my word. Nothing matters more to me in all of Zemuria than you, Bennett. It's gonna be you and me working those ovens for many, many years to come. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Sound good? Yeah, that sounds perfect. Oh, Bennett, I'm so happy for you. Sounds like that bread did the trick after all. Phew, I was worried what was going to happen to her if she didn't snap out of it. Damn, who would have thought a bunch of flour and water could pack that much of an emotional punch? That'll teach me to respect my local bakery. And yeast, don't forget yeast. But yeah, no wonder Oscar feels so fondly about that bread. It's the very first recipe Bennett ever taught him. In a way, I guess you could say he played his trump card as a baker. Just goes to show, love really does conquer all, even a stubborn case of brainwashing. Yeah, it was quite an impressive display of devotion on his part. Oh, to be so young and full of passion. Maybe it's about time I retire from the business and leave the bakery in their capable hands. I can think of no worthier heirs, that's for sure. Thanks to Oscar's heartfelt loaf of bread, the old Bennett was finally back in action. As a precaution, Wazzy checked for any lingering traces of the brainwashing and concluded it had completely vanished. Thank you so much, everyone. I couldn't have done this without all your help. No problem. We're just happy to see Bennett back to normal again. Besides, you were the one who made that piece de resistance. We just found some berries for you. Maybe so, but a promise is a promise, you know. Which means it's time to pay the piper and hand over a nice fat slice or three or else. Yeah, what she said. We want bread. We want bread. Adios, grant me the strength to deal with these two. Worry not, ladies. Our deal is still on the table. And now, so is this bread. Here are some extra loaves I made just for you all. They're yours. I'll spend special times 4. Yes, come to Mama. These are the kinds of payments that make life worth living. I'm gonna eat mine right now. Hey, slow down, and leave some for the rest of us, will you? Let's find somewhere to sit so we can all enjoy it together, huh? It really does smell wonderful, though. I know, it's so nice and warm, this might be my favorite bread I've ever had. Oh, thanks. Glad to hear you all like it so much. I know things are already looking crazy again, but I have complete faith that if anyone can get us out of this, it's you all. Make sure you all come back safe and sound. We'll be here waiting to help you replenish all those lost carbs. I'll be sure to prod my appetite, thanks, Oscar. We'll come back with everyone when this is all over, we promise. Let's see. Restore 15,000 HP, cure stat down, strength, defense, and speed up large for foe. Oh my god, those are good. I'm sorry for worrying you all. I don't know what came over me. For some reason, I got in my head that I had to do it for Oscar. That's not what either of us truly wanted. But now I know exactly what it is that I want. What's up, Bennett? Nothing at all. Anyway, I won't make that mistake ever again. I'm gonna believe in Oscar and keep moving forward. Thank you, everyone. Don't mention it. The pleasure's all ours. I'm sure you both still have a long way to go, but I know you'll make it there in the end. I really want a line after the fact that was like, "Hail Supreme Leader," just to scare the crap out of them. Alright. Now I think that's everything we can do in Crossbell, so let's run back to the Reverie Corridor, because we have a couple more things to do. Mainly the trial door. Got 2 more trial doors.
Trial door
which
presented.
Is Randy and Gaius, Elisa, Estelle, Noelle, Celine. I mean, I feel like the Randy and Gaius one is probably not going to be that bad.
Trials available.
And it's, what was it? Elisa, Estelle, Noelle, Celine. Elisa, Estelle. Keep going to the wrong menu. Estelle. Noelle. Celine. Do you even need them in the party? No, but it makes it easier for updating their ordnance. Just gonna do physical. It's just giving 2 Zerial cannons. Really? And we have gifted a sub. Thank you for the gift sub. To Big Willie 2. Can't say I've seen them in chat. We float here, we all float. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. So I don't want to mess up anyone's builds already, but also I kind of might need to. I don't even know. What am I doing? Okay, Elisa is... Sure, whatever. She's gonna have 1 job. Estelle... Estelle wants to hit hard, but like... I don't know, Kusanagi, I guess. Dang it. Whatever. This is not gonna be a fun fight, is it? Yeah, this one's gonna be more rough than anything, I think. Let's see. Now it's time to make an instant caster? Yeah, I think I could probably do it at this point. Probably gonna be, what's her name? Nadia, that's it. Probably gonna be Nadia, if I had to guess. Honestly, you know what I should probably do is just turn... I mean, Noelle doesn't have, like, a huge evade chance, but I think I could make her into a decent one with Elisa in the party, honestly. She won't have as much damage on her, but... You can do, like, Esmalus Gem. Should have a spare Rage, too, right? I mean, not spare, but I can take it off of Fee as well. And 62%, that's fine. 254, actually, 254 there. Don't know what we're fighting, so... you know what, let's do the Gaius Randy first, I think? We still haven't gotten, Minotaurus, have we? I wonder who has it. Sure, we'll go Blue Leo and Scorpio, whatever. Yeah, that's probably fine.
Trial door presented.
Randy and Gaius. And I could probably make this easier on myself than I couldn't I? Oh, hi there. Oh, come on, seriously? We have to fight Noelle Einwazi of all people? This whole thing might be designed to make us stronger, but I'm not exactly thrilled with the prospect of wailing on my friends. I hear you. Unfortunately for us, though, they don't seem to have the same reservations. Unless we meet them on even footing, there's no way we'll win, even if they're only shadows of real people. For sure. Just gotta grit our teeth and bear it. Story of my life. I'm counting on you to have my back, Mr. Carlsritter. Of course, my spear is yours. This will be my first time fighting Wazia since my training days in Arteria. Time to show him just how much I've grown.
Now this one looks worth my while. Yeah!
Let's see. Hollow Noel, a soulless being that has taken on Noel's form. It utilizes her expert training to quickly suppress its foes. Ow.
Eye for an eye! Here I go! Huh.
Hollow Wazi, a soulless being that has taken on Wazi's form. It transforms the field into a stage with his stigma and stunningly athletic fighting style.
On me now.
Yeah! How? Proud warrior! Yeah!
This is the power of the soaring phoenix.
You can make any Trials of Cold Steel character real.
Shining from the abyss. Imbue my spear.
But you have to deal with the demon problem.
The goddess. Howling heavens!
This doesn't delay them enough, unfortunately.
I won't let you! I'll handle it.
I mean, it kind of works, doesn't it? He's already back to 100 CP. I don't know, who would I make?
On me now.
Real. We'll steal that one again, I guess.
Here I go! They're off guard!
There! This is the power of the soaring phoenix. On me now.
Heck, it is just CP plus 80. It's kinda nutty.
Here I go! How? Proud warrior! Yeah!
But I thought that was... Just gonna Berserker again, I guess?
About time I got this started.
I don't know, I thought the delay, would be better. This is gonna hurt. Will it kill us? Oh, it killed Randy, that's fun.
Think.
Thanks.
I can still fight. On me now.
How? Proud warrior!
I'll handle it. This.
Oh boy. Nah, I'm just gonna skip it. It's fine!
Eye for an eye!
I can still fight. This.
How many times am I gonna Howling Heavens? The answer is, not enough.
I'm not done yet. No problemo.
I wouldn't go that far. That was rougher than I would have liked. Overcame the trial. Turned his Berserker to Berserker Mark 2. Gaius' true Howling Heavens has been shrunken to Supreme Howling Heavens. Is it better? My guess is yes. Absolute delay plus 10. What was it before? I don't know.
Trial door presented.
Okay, let's go for our last one then, huh? Yeah, I think that's fine. Actually... before we go in... so I feel like they decided to throw in a piece of Kozilek, Random Destruction, and any extra turn spell in a card because Eldrazi? I mean, Eldrazi are pretty cool.
Confirming rank points accumulated.
Yeah, about.
Liberation rank changed. Transferring high rank reward.
What does it do? I don't know. Let's see, support slot +1, boost max AG, add mini missions, shuffle couple subs, buff certain fights. Let's max that out. So we're about to go in there anyway. Max out shuffle scuffle subs too, sure. Got 1,000 left. Can't really do anything crazy. Just add more people to tag along slots, I guess. I feel like I just want to save up so I can get more stuff later. Okay, trial door.
Trials available.
Deal with our... yeah,
trial door
it's
presented.
fine. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, an ion. That's fun. This thing's just like what we fought in the Salt Pail, although it's a different coat of paint for some reason. Wait a sec. Are we looking at the next generation of that uppity bucket of bolts? Whatever it is, it's one thing for sure. Or, whatever it is, one thing's for sure. We're in for one heck of a fight. If you ask me, that only makes it an even better learning exercise for us all. We couldn't have a battle like this anywhere else. Might as well make the most of it and see what we can do. Definitely. I'm with you, Noel. Besides, it's entirely possible we might have to face more giant archaisms like it in the future. Doesn't hurt to build up experience so you're prepared for anything. Like we say in the rhyme for good risk management is key. I can get behind that. Now you've got me all nice and fired up. If we're gonna test our strength, might as well do it against a doozy of a foe. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. How are you all so riled up? Is fear a lost concept on you people? Oh well, I guess I'll tag along for the ride. Let's scrap this thing already and get a move on.
Formidable enemy spotted! Intercepting!
Kinda mad that they got rid of Estelle's Motivate, though. She really doesn't do too much else.
Arcus activate!
He's gonna... that.
Not happening! Now's our chance!
This'll probably be fine. Fair. What are you talking about? We eat things for breakfast at this point. I mean... wait, not wrong. I also feel like Ren should have been part of this fight. She already got her payback. At the Salt Pail. Remember when we killed this thing again? Let's see, 6% damage reduction. Break damage is 200%, 6% damage reduction for 10 turns. Oh, this is a very defensive Brave Order party. You think Ren wouldn't want to do it again?
Shine on! Brilliant design! I'm going in.
I don't know, maybe?
Target going down! Grapple shot!
Did it miss? Ow!
I'll fix you up!
Thanks.
My turn now. It's my turn. Prepped? My turn. Shine on! Brilliant design!
Sure.
My turn. Light! There!
Alright, another Albion Wolf. This thing is gonna take a bit longer to take down than I thought. Geiger's Hammer. Yeah, keep doing that.
Now's our chance! Take this! Here I come. Prepped? I'm going in. An opening! Take this! My turn now. And go!
Let's break this.
Here's kicker!
That sure did a lot of break damage, that's for sure. My god.
My turn.
I should probably have done that from the beginning. Thinking about it.
It's my turn. Prepped? My turn. Arcus activate. Engaged.
I was so last turn of Shining. Ooh.
Arcus activate. Huh. Yeah.
We were getting there, kind of grinding this thing down real slow. Ion Fury.
My turn. Shine on! Brilliant design!
See, then
I'm
we're
on
gonna
it.
do the thingy again for the thingy.
Light! My turn now. And go! Here's the kicker! Here I come. Prepped? Yeah! Engaged. Net set and launch!
Yep, that works.
My turn.
Yeah, really?
Arcus activate. It's my turn.
Oh no! We're out of Albion Wolves.
Shine on!
Never mind.
It's my turn. Huh? Yeah.
Big strength up.
Yeah.
Engaged. Target going down. An opening.
18,000. Sure, that's not bad damage. We'll take it.
Let's go. Ah! They're down. It's mine. I'm on it.
Thinking. Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Fine. Shine on! Brilliant design! Here I come. Prepped? What I got?
This should probably do it, right?
Eyes on me! Yellow tide!
Yeah, that works.
And that's how you do it!
Yeah, overcame the trial. Heavenly Gift 2 to Heavenly Gift 3. Are you kidding? They made it better? What? Wheel of Time to True Wheel of Time. Ooh. And well, Smart Missile to Smart Missile Gamma. Celine's 9 lives to 9 lives 2. Okay. I'm curious. Area L, HP Absorb. Okay. CP plus 30%. Insight for 3 turns. Is that better? 5S plus. That also didn't really change all that much, honestly. Eh. Oh, well. So I think... I don't know what happens next. Honestly. So, like, I might look into, what actually happens, like, how the party is divided for the final dungeon. Actually, Embryo. I'm assuming I need 3 full parties for the final dungeon, is that correct? If you're still there. If not, then that's fine. I'm gonna work my way up to the top, I guess. Doesn't seem like he's still there. Oh well. Okay, we can only use the well, sure. So before I make my way up here... get a save here. So, I think that'll be it for tonight. Anyway, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back, I'm actually not entirely sure. Most likely tomorrow night. So if I do have time, I will probably get 3 parties set up. I'm assuming 1 with each of the different leaders. But, yeah. Anyway, everyone, have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you all next time with more Trails into Reverie. Bye-bye.